I think we got it working now.
I think we're good.
Wait, what are you talking about? Got it working?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was here.
Everything's working fine. We said 11:30 today.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is the Casual Misfits Gaming podcast, the audio edition. We actually have sound now.
Yeah. Last time was interpretive dancing.
Yeah.
All
right. Episode number 23.
No, I'm just kidding. El Doce Trace, whatever. It's working.
I'm Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate. With me I have...
Jason's on. There's honor.
And I'm Mate Rojas. No jeans.
No jeans.
And Rob Dog
and Rob Dog's not
right
here.
there.
Rob Dog, 1991, is not here today. And it showed in our sound. So
yes, exactly.
It showed in our sound. But how have your guys' weeks been? What have you been playing? Starting with No Jeans.
It's been busy, very busy. But
we missed last week.
We missed last week.
Everybody's been working.
I was on call last week.
Yeah, you were working like crazy last week.
Yeah.
And whatever.
You had a child.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that in my week. Yeah.
No, I had a lot of work to do. Let's see, what games did I play? I played some Overwatch, Smite. Do not try Gears of War with the new. I haven't played it like in a week, so I'm sorry.
Oh.
Let's see, what else did I play? I played a few.
Stewie McGinger Patches says, "What's good, Scrubs? How's it going, man?"
Yeah. And no, I just played random games, nothing remarkable. Like nothing I want, like. Oh, and I played a lot of
Pub. Okay.
Yeah. Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, or whatever.
All right.
What about you?
I've been. I picked up from. I go into GameStop and the guy orders it, and the manager does, and then he ends up not wanting it, so it ends up on the shelf. Is that Retron HD, which is the one that looks exactly like an original NES.
Oh yeah.
So, $39.
Oh wow.
So I said, all right. Even though I have a Retron 3.
Yeah.
But the reason I got a Retron 3 is because it doesn't have HD. So I got to go play that one in the other room with the old TV. So I went ahead and picked this one up because it takes the cartridges. So brought that home. Played a crap load of pro wrestling. A winner is me.
A winner is you.
A winner is me.
We should try it over here.
I'll bring it. In fact, I actually repackaged it to bring it in here.
Okay.
So we'll bring that in here. So I've been playing that, and then that got me like, oh man, these Nintendo games are fun. So then I hooked up the old little mini Nintendo Classic. So I was playing that for a bit.
Yeah.
And then got into Tekken 7. Finally started it.
Oh, I want to get that game.
Oh man, let me tell you guys.
Bueno.
That game is great.
Yeah.
It is amazing. There is no game out there that is able to invoke my rage like Tekken.
I know there's a couple other games.
No, Tekken's the worst though. Tekken gets me fucking mad.
I've never broken a controller over Tekken, but I have broken a controller on other things.
I've broken like 3 on Tekken in the years. I've also broken on Street Fighter.
That's a pretty good ratio though. 7 games, 3 controllers. That means that's not too bad.
Okay, but see, this just shows I'm getting older because I was getting to that point and I turned it off.
Whoa.
I was like, okay, I'm done.
Nobody does that.
So I'll go back to it. But also, I was playing at night. That's the other thing I realized. When I get pissed off like that, sleep does not come very easy.
Oh, you're thinking about the whole time.
Yeah, and I'm just getting mad. So I'm going to start playing that one more in the day. But playing Tekken, the thing for me, and you guys know this because you guys were there.
Yeah.
Tekken for me is very nostalgic. It represents going back to when you guys were young kids, and coming over to my house, coming to the apartment, and playing PlayStation 1.
Yep.
So I was thinking of that, and I was getting good feelings.
Yeah.
And then I thought of, and I don't know if I know your mom's watching, so I don't know if I should really bring this out, but
I'm sure you will.
It reminded me of my favorite Tekken memory of all time. Now, my favorite Tekken memory of all time actually has nothing to do with playing the game.
Okay.
It has to do with one year we're at your guys' house, and your mom's doing one of her events, having a party for somebody. And you guys have these cousins that a boy who's either the same age or a year older than Joseph.
It's probably Nico.
Okay.
But I remember the kid kind of would get mouthy with Joseph a lot when they were kids. So maybe it's I'm not sure if it's a first cousin. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this story. It's great. So you guys had just been at my house playing Tekken.
Yeah.
You remember Joseph playing Tekken.
He's angry.
All over the place and he gets mad. So this kid's talking shit to him. Now, it's little kid stuff. And I see Joseph's getting so upset. And Joseph comes over to me and he you know how you get like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
He still does that.
and I said, Joseph, martial law. And he goes to the kid running. And remember that move when martial law would run up him
I
and
remember
flip and drop on him?
Yeah.
He tried doing it to the kid. He's running full force, jumps up on the kid, and I'm watching him do it. And the second step, the kid was down, so he didn't have to do his flip.
Well, that's good.
And I remember going out of the room laughing so hard. This kid's crying, and I shouldn't have been laughing, but I was kind of a jerk. But I remember, and then they're like, Joseph, why'd you do it? And he didn't say Uncle Jason told me to do it. He just said he was being mean. So
That's amazing.
so that's my favorite Tekken memory.
Moral of the story: if anybody's ever bullying you, go martial law.
Yeah, do martial law, and
Or
you're
at least
good.
Eddie Gordo. That'd be a good one, too.
Yeah,
If
but,
you can bust out Eddie Gordo, I mean, more power to
No,
you.
but,
Or a little
dude,
harangue action.
but you got to realize at that time Joseph's what, 5 years old, 4 or 5
Yeah, it
years
would have been
old?
somewhere around that
Five-
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
And here he goes trying to run up a kid because when you're that age, you think you can do anything.
Yeah.
And then I played some Gears.
All right, Deluxe Haas
Oh.
is here, and he says, "Ayo."
What's up, Haas? Real quick about Gears. I do have a beef. It's the same beef I have all the time. Dropped goddamn $30 last night and still didn't get freaking Superstar Cole. and keep getting all these freaking things from my credit card. Someone's frauding your account because it's the same purchase time and time and time again.
Oh, that's funny.
I like the old days when I could just buy a pack and it had everybody I wanted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened too. That was
Cool.
last night.
All right, my week. I didn't do much gaming. The only gaming that I got to do this week was Smite yesterday and the day before.
Weren't you playing simulated childbirth?
Yeah, so that's basically why I didn't do much gaming because we had our second boy.
We should have had a picture for him. Oh, well.
Yeah, I could have done that. Yeah, I had our second boy, little Ace William, and he's cute as all get out.
He's wee.
And he's a wee little guy. And we got a cheer from Deluxe Haas. Thanks, bud.
Oh, thank you.
And it's been awesome. He's really laid back. He hasn't quite picked up Rocket League and Mario Kart the way Jude has, but he'll get there.
He'll get
You know, he'll
give it a couple months.
give it a couple months. He'll be there.
We'll be playing Battlegrounds by the age of 2. and just-
Battlegrounds by the age of 2. That's the goal. So we'll see what happens. Right now, he's just playing the Cry Simulator, and the Eat Simulator and all that. Yeah. So.
Hey, and that boy don't like dirty diapers.
He does not
We
like
heard
dirty
that.
diapers. Yes.
Yeah, he don't like dirty diapers.
Totally chill until his diaper is dirty, and then he's like, get this crap off of me. Literally, get this crap off of me right now.
Yes.
And then he goes and he cries, and then once you change him, he's like, hey, okay, we're good. That's okay. Content. So Jillian says, no picture, daddy fail. That was my fault. I guess I could pull up my phone and show you on the camera, but that's way too much effort.
Yes.
Go check our page, which you can find on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Twitter is CMG_Gamecast. There's a post there about the new little CMG member. And Casualness Was Gaming on both Instagram and Facebook. Also, you can follow us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We post everything here.
We're almost getting to 100. We're at 64.
So close.
We need to get to 100. Once we
Follow
get to
us on
100,
YouTube. Everywhere else, we're at like 300 followers. YouTube, we need followers so that we can get a custom URL. We're begging here,
And
guys.
then once we get to 100, we're giving away the
The Dreamcast. Yeah, we got a Dreamcast to give away, too.
Yeah. So if you ever is anybody who follows us up to that point, or should we do like even people after it?
Yeah, anybody. I don't care.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just do it.
We'll just do a random
I want to get rid of the damn thing.
All right, so we got a pretty special episode today. Before we get into this week in gaming news, we've got a special guest for our nitty gritty.
Yep.
Ninjitsu is here.
He's over
He's
there.
over there. You can't see him. That was him.
Yeah.
And we get to talk about something pretty cool in the CMG life during our nitty gritty. So
Stay tuned.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Very cool stuff.
It has nothing to do with the Gears tournament.
Nothing to do with the Gears tournament.
Yeah.
Let's get into this week in gaming news, shall we?
Absolutely. Let's
Why
go.
not?
All right. So this month's, because we like to do this on the first week of the month, but we weren't here, obviously.
And whose fault was that?
Well, all of ours. I had a kid that weekend.
It's
you guys
Ace's
were working.
fault.
We'll say Ace's fault. Okay.
Yeah.
Selfish.
We'll give you guys Xbox Gold and PS Plus games for this month.
Which one are you doing first?
Whichever you would like.
Just go Xbox.
Xbox. All right. We got Grown Up, which is an open world title.
Which I think, wasn't that free on PS Plus like months ago?
Grown Up?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong.
Grow Up.
Grow Up, yeah.
Yeah, not Grown Up.
We
Grow
got...
Up, yeah, that came out a while back, yeah.
The racing game Runbow. And then we've also got Kane and Lynch 2 and Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game. That for me is probably going to be the best game on that.
Actually, that's what the internet's been saying,
yeah,
too.
That's
the whole reason to have
one?
it is for the Lego Pirates
Lego
of the
Pirates.
Caribbean.
I liked Grow Up as well.
I haven't played it.
Those games are kind of like my shtick.
Your stick?
Yeah. It's, you're a little android dude. You start from
What's
the bottom.
that one? Is that Run?
Runbow?
Oh, I'm playing that one. That one looks good.
So,
I like those.
that's Xbox Gold. And if you have PlayStation Plus, now this, we usually kind of decide who won. You guys will be able to decide this pretty easily who wins this month. They're giving away Until Dawn.
Awesome.
That's just awesome. And
That
then,
game is so good.
all
played it
6
yet. I'll have to.
episodes.
It's great.
Yeah. All 6 episodes of Telltale's Game of Thrones, which I just bought in the last flash sale. Don't
Nice.
feel too bad because I spent like $2 on it in that
okay.
crazy flash sale. But I was like, oh, cool. Thanks
You
for
guys
that.
are going to love Until Dawn. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, that game is really, really good.
Then for PlayStation
Very
3,
happy I
you'll
paid
have
$60 for it.
you'll have Tokyo Jungle and Darksiders Resurrection. Your phone is going off, sir. Oh, Jesus Jimenez.
Yes.
Jesus.
The
He's a buddy
best-
of ours.
The best in the West.
The best in the West, bro. But not the East.
But not the East, yeah.
We got Mr. Robot for PS Vita and also his PS4. Oh, and Don't Die. Those are your PlayStation Gold and PS Plus games.
Hey, Shuhei.
Yeah, Shuhei, yeah. I met him at E3 PSX last time.
PSX. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Switch Online will be launching with Splatoon 2. That is the
Phone app thing.
The phone app thing. Now, I don't know if it's going to be... It's the free trial. It's the free trial this year before it becomes a paid service, basically, in 2018. So it'll be launching with a game that needs it. It's a shooter.
Splatoon's fun. I still use my Vita, Stewie. I love that machine. It's a great machine. It really is. I love that machine.
Well, last time I played Vita was like a month ago.
Dude, I still play a launch game from that. I still play, what's the golf one that I love?
Oh, Hot Shots?
Hot Shots, yeah. Open world, man. Invitational. I still play that.
I usually play the All Stars.
Oh, Deluxe says
I love
Ninjitsu
that
is in the building. Yes, he's in the building. He's sitting right there. We can see him. Stu McGinger Patches says, Grow Up pissed me off so much. And who still uses the Vita?
I do.
I can see how Grow Up
They
can
do.
piss somebody off because once you get so high and you fall all the way down, you're like, huh, well, I have to go all the way back up.
Not to mention your knees start hurting.
I was
your
going to say,
back
why would you
start
want to grow
hurting.
up in the first place? Yeah.
It sucks. But anyways.
That's where I'm glad you were there. That's why I was thinking, too.
Yeah.
Now, this is obviously something they need to have. Now, here's something that my whole issue. We already talked about the ridiculous Switch contraption you have to have, the headset,
the dongle for a dongle?
and then the dongle for it to go into the blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Why would anybody pay for it?
So.
Why wouldn't you just open Discord on your phone, plug in a headset, and just play that way? Why would you even use the
No,
app?
because it's not just that. You also then are going to get games and all that stuff. It's going to
No,
be like the other
I'll
services.
pay for that, for the service, for the online play,
No,
and for
but
the games.
that's included with the phone.
Yes,
app.
but why would I buy why would I buy the Splatoon headset and the dongle to make it? Why I would just plug
I
a
don't
headset
know.
into my phone and
Splatoon's
use
fun.
Discord. Well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Splatoon's
even if they had this app for this, why not just use a regular Bluetooth headset that you can link to your phone and just
Yeah.
use the app that way instead of having to use all these extra cords and stuff?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense
Money.
to me.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, they do need that. So that's coming July 21st for all of you Switch fans out there.
All two of you.
They're selling pretty well.
I know.
Now this is something actually really cool, and I added this so you might not have anything for this.
I probably don't then.
Yeah, so you can just go back to blank screen. This was actually brought to us by Claw, I think Friday night. Maybe it was Thursday night. I don't remember.
What is it?
Xbox is bringing something really cool to Xbox, the Xbox Store.
Oh yeah, I don't have anything
Game
for that.
gift giving.
That's great. I love that.
That's
I love that they're
amazing.
doing that.
Everybody's wanted that. Every console should have it. Steam already has it. Right now, in order to gift a game, I want to gift you a game. I'm going to have to go to Amazon, find a digital download code, buy it, send it to you, then you use it rather than just going, brink.
Yeah,
Here's
that's
my buddy.
actually pretty smart.
Yeah, so that's...
Or you can do what other people do.
Yeah.
And link your accounts
Link
together.
your accounts. Well,
Or-
but PlayStation likes
or-
game sharing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Or you can do what some of us also do, and that's go to Best Buy or GameStop and pick up the physical copy, so that way you actually own the game, and they don't just tell you one day, yeah, you don't have that anymore.
Yeah, but see, now I got to drive, and now I got to pull out,
Just use
money,
pigeons.
and
No,
yeah, it's-
man, I don't. Like I said, the only ones I get digital is like Destiny or Overwatch, the ones that you have to be online anyway.
Yeah, the only
I'll get
physical
those
copy
ones.
ones, the only digital ones I get are multiplayer games, really. Like physical copies, any story game, I'm buying the physical copy because I want to
Yeah.
be able to play that later. The multiplayer,
I'm not
3
too
years
worried
from
about-
now, you're not really going back to that multiplayer. So
Yeah.
if they take that game from me, I'd be like, okay, screw you, but I really wasn't playing it
The only
anyways.
one that I would keep is like Gears, Halo.
Yeah, the Gears and
But
the
see,
Halos.
those both
Rip-
have great campaigns.
Exactly,
Rip-
so
Rip
you buy
SOCOM.
those. Rip SOCOM.
Um,
Oh, Ninjitsu's a SOCOM fan. I did not know that, and he just went way up in my respect meter.
we're in a couple notches, yeah.
R.I.P. SOCOM.
Combined Assault, that was a good one.
Combined Assault was good.
Hey.
SOCOM 2 is my favorite.
McGingerbeer didn't know that PS All Stars was on Vita, and he also says he loves that game, which good because I love that freaking game too. I don't know, I can't believe how many people
SOCOM-
talk shit about it.
And Deluxe Hot is saying SOCOM 2 is the best.
Is the
Yeah,
best.
Yeah,
Hands
I don't think
down.
anybody argues that, right?
I
No.
would say for me it was
Yeah.
SOCOM 2, Combined Assault, and then Confrontation.
Yeah, I could give you that. What's
I can still say though some of the best experience was SOCOM 1 getting the modem.
The network
Oh,
adapter.
The
yeah.
network adapter. To
I still
put-
have one of those.
So do I.
Yeah.
To plug it into your PS2.
Yep.
And then you go on, and nobody in America had it, and all I was playing with was was Japanese players.
Deluxe Haas says SOCOM 2 CMG LAN happening. I would love
I
for
don't
that to happen.
know if SOCOM allowed for LAN. Did it?
If
I
it
think
does,
it
if it
did.
does, Deluxe, I have told you, we will make it happen.
Because they were all.
Man,
maybe
I bet you
not. I
those
don't know.
discs are expensive. They're probably like $2 or $3 a piece.
I know. That's a lot.
that's an
I still have
investment for
mine.
sure.
Shit, I even kept the original
Deluxe
box.
says SOCOM 2 has LAN. So
Okay,
I
well
say
then.
we make
Let's
it
do
happen.
it. Let's do it.
Just buy a bunch of old PS2s.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. How much do they go for now? Like
I
50
have,
bucks?
I think 2 of them. I think
I don't
Was
even
SOCOM
have
2
mine.
allowed for 16 players, or was it?
8. No, maybe it was 16.
It was
All right, guys.
16.
So
yeah, we'll move
just
on.
you heard it here first. Right now is as soon as the Gears stuff is done, we will be planning. No, this is happening.
What
no,
is it?
just don't
We are
say-
doing a SoCal CMG
Okay.
SOCOM LAN.
In the fall, probably. Or
Yeah.
winter.
Yeah, it's
It's going to be a while.
But that'll give us time to get everything together.
Yeah.
So Deluxe can make it figure out how it goes.
Stu McGinger Patches says PS All Stars. He keeps saying starts.
Yeah, it's probably.
Is enough for me to buy a Vita's Honor. I'm on board with you on the Vita train now. Choo choo.
I do love the Vita.
All right, let's keep going. Now, this is something that took all of us by surprise. We were in our meeting. Deluxe Haas said green up.
There you go,
That
G up.
was the thing. Everybody
G up.
said a lot. G up.
Yeah.
G up. No, jeans. Why aren't you G'd up?
Sorry, I'm eating.
Yeah. Let's see. This is something that actually.
That's exciting, man.
I know.
We got to
I'm
get to the
stoked.
news, but that's exciting
I'm
to think
stoked
of
now.
going back to SOCOM because I love how much time I got to spend watching everybody else play because it's permadeath.
That was actually the best part of
That
it.
was the best,
The best part
of it.
about it. Can we talk about the proximity voice? 'Cause
Oh,
that
that
was
was-
the best part. When you go up behind somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, hey, look behind you. No, huh? And you shoot him in the
Oh.
back of the.
And dig this. The day we do, I know we got stuff to get to.
Yeah.
The day we do the SOCOM thing, you guys saw that text I sent you yesterday with the laser tag?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that? The recoil? Oh, this thing is going to be hot.
We're going to do a.
So it's laser tag, but you hook your phone to it, and you put, it's AR laser tag. You play anywhere. It takes in everything into account. Recoil on the guns. They're super accurate. And it puts you into the battlefield you decide to be in. So you're hearing all the guns shooting by you. Everything. It is like real life COD. So the
Yep.
day of the SOCOM event, we
Wow,
will have
outside.
enough of those here We will be doing it right out there, man.
Oh, let's do it.
And dig this. Let's say and by the way, the mobile router or LAN, whatever it is, that you can put anywhere. It goes 250 feet.
Yeah.
Let's say that you don't have enough guns, but you want some support players. There's other players that can just use their phone and call in airstrikes.
Oh, that is cool.
And they can do medic, and they can call in for supply drops. Dude, this thing is. I sent you guys the article.
I read it.
It is freaking. You and that kid, dude. Come on, get your priorities straight.
I know. I will figure it out. I will figure it out. Ace, quit crying.
Stop crying.
Irma, get back in your cage. What was that? Mrs. Doubtfire. That's what it was. All right, so this is something that now we'll get back to the news after we got on our rabbit trail.
Which we never do.
We never do. Oh, apparently Claw's chat wasn't working. Something that took us all by surprise. We were sitting in our Skype meeting we do every Thursday, and we're reading this. We're like, what? And maybe, Claw, you can help us out understand this because you are in the UK.
A resident UK mod.
Apparently in the United Kingdom, there is the gaming market is not doing well at all.
Well, when you get everything for free and you have no money, you can't really buy games. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Let's not piss off a continent or anything.
Mr. Soul says hello, and Kegman just started watching. What's up, Kegman?
He's over in...
He's in Austin, Texas at the RTX Rooster Teeth convention.
Yeah.
So help us out with that, Claw. Is that real? We were very shocked to hear that. We had no idea that the gaming industry was having such a hard time.
So, and that's the issue is like they're saying that like to break the top 50, you only have to sell like 50,000 games. To break the top like 10 or 20, 20,000 games. Like it's not even. And apparently Crash Bandicoot did really well and is selling a bunch. Let's see.
Crash Bandicoot was their biggest seller in June.
Yeah, it
Probably their
rose.
only seller.
In the UK. Which,
I
that
mean,
game
it's
looks
a good
cool.
game,
I should
though.
probably get that. But
I keep meaning to get it.
I should get that game.
But, I mean, it's insane to me. I had
Playing Tekken.
no idea. Let's see. PS4 games account for 55% of all games sold last month.
Okay.
Xbox One is at number 2 with 28.4 games sold. And the Switch...
This is percent.
Yeah, percent.
Okay.
And Switch
I think
is
Elasno has the old country mixed up with the way the UK really is nowadays.
Hold on.
She says they read books in the UK.
Not anymore.
Not so much anymore.
yeah.
They watch Big Brother and stuff like that now.
Yeah.
And number 3 is Switch games at 5.7. So, what's
He
going
says it's... Claw says not only was it for June, he says it's the biggest sealer, but he means seller, all year.
Yeah, that's what they said that, yeah. That's
Oh, okay. So, but he is saying that they are 50% digital already in that country. So maybe they're not accounting for the digital sales because I know
No,
a
it's
lot of
all
companies-
sales, I think. Is what they had said.
Please, it's the summer. They don't have summer in England.
But
It's always foggy all the time.
Yeah.
well, what everybody's saying is that this is a game that's like saving the gaming market in UK, which we had no idea was even in trouble or hurting or anything. And I mean, it's not a very big area, so
Maybe that's it. Maybe
per
just
capita, maybe it is good to sell that many. So we're just seeing it from we sell this many in America, which is this big and millions of gamers. So it's
Yeah.
probably
There's
something
But
like
it's
that.
an important market.
Well, no, it
There's
is. But
no
I'm
doubt
saying
about
is
that.
that's
I wonder
maybe that
what
is a lot.
I wonder what would it be like relative to us? Like how much would that be in numbers for us?
That's what I was wanting to figure
Yeah,
out.
we got to do more research on that. What's next?
As you take
Mid
a
drink. You guys gonna talk about that for like 5 more seconds?
No.
All right. Ooh. I'm excited for this. There might be a remaster coming of something we talked about here that we would love to see. The one thing that we want to see maybe more or equally as much as Crash Bandicoot.
I would want to see it more than Crash.
You want to see it more.
Yeah.
The Spyro remaster.
Yeah.
Ate, tell us a little bit about it. What's the buzz? Why are people saying this might be coming?
Because if you remember correctly, when the Crash Bandicoot game first came out on the PS1, if in the menu system you can input a secret code to get to the Spyro demo.
Okay.
That demo is in the remaster. Sorry, the code for the demo is in the remaster.
Oh.
So if the code for the demo is in the remaster, maybe the remaster for Spyro is coming out.
Okay.
Because that's what people are thinking.
Sweet
one thing
Jezzy
is this-
says hi.
If you wanna go
Oh,
back,
it's you. Oh.
you want to go back to these these remakes. Let's just look back a little bit, or even newer versions of the older type games.
Mm-hmm.
The last Sly was freaking awesome. Everybody loved it.
Didn't play it, but I believe you.
It was great.
Well, that was an actual new game. Though.
No, I know, but even before that, when
Yeah.
they did the HD ones, everybody liked those.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing they did, the rare thing on the Xbox, rare
Oh,
replay.
replay.
Everybody's enjoying that.
Banjo-Kazooie.
I mean,
all that.
everybody's enjoying those. It's a smart direction to go. And I got to be honest, from E3, I'm excited about that stupid Fox game, whatever it is that's coming
on
on the
Xbox,
Xbox.
Lucky's Tale.
Lucky's Tale or something? That looks
Super
cool,
Tale.
too.
That looks fun. Like those old style games,
They're fun.
Yeah.
and I understand them going to all what the AAA games have become now, and I get it. But I would love to see those peppered in more frequently.
It seems like
those
it's
fun
happening.
games like
Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank. Now,
Freaking great.
a favorite of ours that
Knack.
people didn't like, Knack. Yeah,
I like
yeah,
it.
yeah, Knack. I thought it was a great game.
Yes.
And it got ripped, and it was just a fun, basic platforming game. A little,
Yeah.
not hack and slash, but adventure.
Yeah.
It was just a fun game with some puzzles, whatever. That's what we used to play on the PlayStation 1 and, stuff like that. And
They were fun games.
yeah, and Spyro is one of our all-time favorites.
Yeah.
All time.
I've never
I introduced
played a
Jude
single-
to it. Oh, you never played it?
I've never played a single Spyro game.
What?
Dude,
Never played a Spyro game.
you're gonna be pissed that you missed out during that era.
Yeah.
Like-
Spyro 1, 2 was alright. I liked 3 a lot. This game was the first game I remember finishing.
Okay.
Claw
Like-
says also Crash is coming to Xbox in December. Is that confirmed?
I don't know, but it's right around the corner.
It's
Come on,
rumored.
man.
It's rumored. Okay.
It has to. It's an Activision game. I'm sure it will. All right. What
All
else
right.
we got?
Let's keep going.
This one I'm excited about.
This is really cool. There's a Halo fan-made game
Oh, this is
called Installation
01.
01. Yeah. It's been in development, and obviously it's basically Halo.
Well,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and they reached out to 343 Studios and said, "Hey, talked about the legalities of it, and can we do this, and what's going on?" And 343 Studios pulled, in my opinion, a really cool move and said, "Go for it. This is what the fans want. Make this game.
The only caveat to that is that they can't make any money off of the game.
Yes.
No money, and they cannot accept donations
Yeah. Now they can still get money, like if they sell merch about their studio.
about their brand, but
Yeah,
not about
yeah.
the game."
But that's fair.
That's fair.
They,
I think
they don't
it's-
own that IP. That's
Yeah, they don't
for
own
them
it.
to let them do it. That's cool. It's a
Yeah.
passion project.
Yeah, and no cease and desist. Like,
And then what's going to end up happening is they're all going to get jobs at 343.
Oh yeah, probably.
I mean, that's what's going to happen. And I think that's great. I think that's really good.
Now, do we know? Because I didn't look too much.
Microsoft, and I don't know. I swear you could just put your finger on when everything started changing, and that's when Phil Spencer took over.
I think I agree with you.
They just, from the top down, Microsoft has more of a, hey, this is cool, let's just do it. I mean, they're still about making money. They got to make money. I mean, they're not doing this stuff for free.
They
But
still have that overarching, we want to make money. But
But
I
it's
agree.
Microsoft.
But I agree with you that they are, at this point, seem to be looking more to the fans. But I don't know if that's maybe the influence of
Sony.
Well, no, okay,
could
well,
be that
Sony.
too.
But I was going to keep it in house of their developing studios, the 343, the Coalition, these people that.
Oh yeah.
but once
that they
again,
realized
they all
maybe-
fall under Phil Spencer.
Yes, but
That's what I'm
maybe
saying.
before they realized, okay,
Well,
we
if you-
didn't do that with these last studios. These studios say this is really important. These studios obviously care about their fans. Let's give them a little more free reign to do that kind of stuff. So maybe that's what it is, or maybe it's just 100% Phil Spencer
Yeah.
come in and said,
Well,
I-
leadership has something to do with everything.
I think they're just seeing how the market's going because Sony's pretty much doing the same thing.
"Hey,
They've
we're
been
getting."
doing,
Go ahead.
and they've been doing it for a while. So I mean, obviously their numbers are good, so they would try to emulate that.
Yeah.
You know, so if they can do that and they do this, it gives them like a little like feather in their cap when someone's
Yeah,
taking a picture of me. Uh-oh.
And yeah, you said like it's good to. I hate when people don't let people do things because you can't learn from them. Somebody's going to come up with an idea you didn't think about.
Yeah.
And you're going to be able to incorporate that into your game and make your game 100 times better, or bring them over and let them incorporate that into your game, whatever. Fan-made things, maybe they're not the most high quality. You look at fan-made movies.
Well, this one looks pretty
Okay,
good.
but I'm talking in general. Fan-based made movies and games, maybe they're not the best quality as far as, but there's something different. Maybe there's something in the storyline that they thought about that you're like, ooh, that's cool. Let's make that canon and bring it in somehow. That happens with the Star Wars things now. All these non-canon movies, games, comics, they're giving a little shout out in the Star Wars games and giving them to those, in the movies.
No, that's
to
good.
the fan-based thing. So I 100% think it's a great thing.
So this game is pretty much, it's red versus blue. It's just a multiplayer game.
Multiplayer, okay.
Yeah. They're incorporating a lot of Halo 2, Halo 3 aspects to it. So that's why you see the frag grenades as well as the what are the shrapnel grenades?
They were spike? No.
Yeah, they're spike
grenades. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of them are, but I know.
But they're basically incorporating Halo 2 and Halo 3 mechanics, and then upgrading the graphics to today's standards.
And they also said
Are they
this
going to have the
last
maps?
I don't know if they're gonna have the maps because that would be under the IP.
week. And then no, begin and see. Here's the other thing. This was last
could.
week. It was just said that, or rumored, but pretty positive rumor, that by the end of next year we'll be able to play every disc that we have, every Halo game, on the Xbox One.
That's cool.
That's good.
So yeah, so we'll be able to jump right back into Halo 1. And remember, everybody forgets Halo 1 wasn't online.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was not online. So
Now there was you remember the computer-based program that allowed us to
I
do
had
it?
that.
Yeah.
I did that.
You had to have the virtual private network.
Yeah,
Yes.
that allowed you to lobby up, and we could play online on our original.
It was
Xbox.
hard.
It was ridiculously hard.
Especially
Well,
during that
especially
time.
with the kick-ass whopping 28K.
Yeah. We were
that was
Good.
blazing speeds.
There was so much lag.
All right. So what else? What are we going to here?
I just had it. I'm actually going to give a couple shout outs right now. We have gained some new followers today. And we've got thank you to Q Mark, Sebasta, I think, number 2. Just got one right now from Sam, 02768, Protos_1, GeoCop, and Hupton11. I think that's all the ones I see right now.
We do appreciate
But
anybody
we
that's
appreciate
subscribing. Thank you.
everybody that is subscribing onto us. Oh, real fast, before going any farther, do you want to tell people about our sub button that we may or may not have soon or do have now?
It's live now.
It's live
On
now.
Twitch, right?
You want to tell them what they would get with our with the
So-
subscription?
Basically, for the $5 subscription, you get our logo. For the $9, because what we're gonna do is
You're going to use our logo.
in the chat.
In the
Okay.
chat. And Chromatic just followed us too. Thanks, man.
So you can probably throw some of those emotes up there right
Oh,
now.
I can?
Yeah.
Ooh, you guys are about to see this.
So right now we
I don't know
have
anything about this stuff.
my glorious mug. For right now.
For right now.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna cycle each one of us. I'm gonna make our design so it's if you could show the people on the chat right now what they could see.
Okay, so how do I do it? I honestly don't know.
It's gonna be the little
And do I have
that right there, Matthew. Hit that.
yeah.
Is it-
I see him. All right, here we go, guys. Here's what you get at the bottom tier. You get our logo.
Not the bottom tier, the basic tier.
What's the difference between bottom and base?
Bottom sounds like you're lowly.
Oh, well, I don't mean that. I don't mean you guys are peasants. But
And
at the base tier, what do we call it? Like the S model? And then there's
Yeah.
SC and SEL. We'll go with
Yeah.
that. So you guys, and then at the middle tier,
Is that $5?
yeah, $5.
$5.
Now if you
month.
have Amazon Prime, you get one free sub every month that you could, just give to us if you like,
Oh, that's sweet.
or not. You don't have to, but we would
Thank you
appreciate
to
it.
Hobo Nickel and Riricon.
And we should probably throw a shout out to our first subscriber. Who was it again?
That was
Muffy Puffy Power.
No, it
of
wasn't.
Friends.
No,
wasn't.
no.
No, our subscriber.
Oh.
Whatever
Reaper
happened to
Snipe.
her?
She's still around.
She's still around. She's on Discord every once in a while, but she's busy.
She's busy. Works a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
But Reaper Snipe,
Our
Reaper
first
Snipe.
subscriber.
our first subscriber.
You know
Thank
who that
you,
is,
Reaper
right?
Snipe, a Gears player, right?
Yeah, but he's the one who
with the-
shows up at at all of our events with his wife and his kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's cool, man.
All
I
right,
like
so
that
let's
guy.
keep going real
He was
fast.
here at our tournament.
Yeah.
All right.
At every event we've done.
So this second tier, the middle tier, I think we are going to change it to a more generic, not generic, but a different, so we don't have two of our mugs or whatever.
I just threw them on there
you just
because
threw it up there for now. The second tier, you're going to get this one, which is the, if it goes.
All right.
You're going to get the No Jeans mug. And the next one is the, let's see, the No Jeans mug with the shining rainbow.
It's glorious.
Reading rainbow.
So
all right.
what we'll do is every month or two we'll swap it with another.
We're going to swap to another member of CMG until they give us the ability, because we're only affiliates right now, give us the ability to
add multiple.
We're trying.
So
we're getting let's move on because some other people have work.
Yeah, nobody works. Horizon Zero Dawn patch 1.30, adding face paint and the option for ultra hard difficulty.
New Game Plus.
New Game Plus, which means Zonder's going to jump on it right away, right?
Yeah, real quick. I'll never play it, but there's a lot of people out there who will.
That will, and
there's a lot of people that will.
To do.
Are you playing on the hardest mode right now?
No, I'm playing on hard.
So what is the hardest mode right now that people can go to?
It goes like easy, normal, hard, insane, and then I guess this with this patch, it's
New
like
Game Plus,
New Game Plus, and then also like super extra uber hard.
Ultra, they call it ultra hard difficulty or whatever.
Ultra HD.
Super Turbo Street Fighter.
All right, so you've got that to look forward to, all you Horizon Zero Dawn fans. I still need to play that game.
Extremely good.
This next one I'm really excited about. We talked about our love of Tekken already. And do you remember, and I believe this was Tekken 3 it was on, right?
I believe so.
Tekken 3, one of the most fun things, mini games in there, a little Tekken Bowl.
Tekken Bowl.
Tekken Bowl is coming back in August. DLC in August.
Ninjistu is a little confused over there.
You do remember Tekken Bowl?
You don't remember it?
From Tekken 3, they bowl. That's it. It was bowling.
Because in Tekken,
wait a minute.
because in Tekken,
they have like fancy coat, not coat, but like
bowling shirts. Yeah, bowling shirts. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember.
So Tekken Bowl is coming back.
because Tekken 2 had volleyball.
Right. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
So
I remember that.
I remember us playing that at your. At that point, that would have been your house or apartment. Tekken 3 is your
apartment.
You're still in an apartment. Tekken 3.
I think so.
You were in a zoo's.
No,
you were in
that was
parents' house.
Tekken 1.
I think the
Was
first
at-
Immaculate House.
Yeah.
All right.
But all right, so that's gonna be
there
cool.
it
We're
is,
gonna have
yes.
Jack.
fun. Oh, Jack, he's a beast.
I never liked using him, but I always he would always beat the crap out of me. Or he would sit down. Who was the one that would sit down and then do the?
That's Power Jack.
Power Jack. That's
Yeah.
right. That guy was
I like
jerk.
what's his name? Yoshimitsu.
Yeah.
Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, he would do the teleport
Yep.
over here,
Yeah.
and then do the
Come at me, brah.
do the crazy lunge. That,
But look at the dude. This thing, it's so damn good. It looks so good.
I'm excited.
All right,
When does that come out?
August. It's dropping as long as you have the season pass.
All right.
For Tekken 7.
For
For
Tekken
Tekken
7.
Yes.
Got another follower, Wicked Minds with an
oh,
ES at the
that's
end.
That's one of the munchies and them's
Mhm.
little friend.
Mhm.
Cool.
Nice.
Thank you for the follow. Everybody that's following us, we greatly appreciate it. All right, so highly anticipated game that we're
I'm
pretty
excited
excited.
about it.
I'm very excited about. Zonner's hesitant, and I understand why.
I don't think he would be for this one.
No, he's
What?
worried. Detroit Become Human.
Oh, okay, yeah. So of course I'll play because I love what is there? Quantic Dream.
Yeah.
I love every Quantic Dream game. The one about this, the only reason I'm a little hesitant is it looks like there is no going good, or actually you could go good, but going good looks really boring
Yeah.
compared to going bad in
Well,
this
it
thing.
depends. So, like, you remember the original trailer we saw at E3?
That's this one.
This one, that guy is on the side of the law and good, and he's stuck in that position where he has to basically go against his own kind to save humans. So that there's multiple characters you can play.
And what law is that? The robot law.
The AI.
Yeah, the 3 rules.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what it's called. Anybody want to help us in the chat?
Yeah.
You can. Speaking of which, we haven't been paying too much attention to the chat. Claw says the emotes are too dark in the Twitch in dark mode. This is great.
I can fix that.
We'll figure it out. Claw asks, no one asks where I am. We know where you are. You're right here, Claw.
You're in our
I'm not
hearts.
going to go too far back. All right, so what they're saying about Detroit Become Human, if I can now find it. this one, that one. Yes. The director is what is his name? What is his name? David Cage.
Yeah, he does all of them.
All of them. He is. Now in a lot of these games, you make a decision.
Choose your own adventure type.
Choose your own adventure type games. These RPGs that we all love. Not every decision matters. They kind of make it where
they all funnel you.
Yeah, they all funnel, but some of these decisions you don't have to do it. They don't okay.
That's right.
They make it sound like it's going to be way more like they're going to come back to this later, but really just another point in the story, a little side mission, and you got dark side or light side points, but it didn't really matter to the story.
Yeah. Some of them was like you could choose whichever way, and we still get to the same outcome.
Yeah. So
kind of a thing.
What he has decided, and he said it's been the most difficult thing about this game, is he wants absolutely every decision to matter and affect the story in some way.
That dude's like a genius, though.
Right?
And that's why he's beyond, like, he's on a different level. That's why all of his games. I mean, if you play any of them, you can see he looks at things very different, and they're usually quite entertaining for us.
He said, we'll read some of his quotes. He said, I tried to put in a choice each time it was possible to see where it would lead me. It was really scary in the writing process because you end up with charts and diagrams that end up looking like hell. You could imagine writing on a whiteboard or something
Well, they kind of show that too in this trailer.
Yeah.
All the different.
I think it's awesome.
Venues that you can go.
He says, it was important for me not to use smoke and mirrors because in this genre it's very easy to do it and say this choice has tremendous consequences, but really it doesn't. It has a cost in production to say, okay, we're going to produce scenes that make 20% of the players will see in their first playthrough, but let's do this because that 20% will talk about it with someone else. They'll compare their stories and realize they're totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and David Cage is also... he has no problem saying he's better than everybody. So just saying, the more you see him, but the truth is, he is better than most. But he's not humble at all. David Cage is.
There's
not.
David Jaffe,
but
we love him.
And he even said too, like you can actually kill off the main characters.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's a big thing on this.
There's like 3 main characters in this.
But he's always. They did that in Beyond Two Souls, and they also did that in Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could literally kill the main characters and end up in totally different endings.
Yes. Let's move on because of the clock right there.
But the more and more I read about this game, the more and more I want to play it.
Yeah.
The more and more. And then our last topic before we get to the nitty gritty, I believe this is the last topic.
It is.
The Destiny beta details have been revealed. Now you and I, all 3 of us, right, were in the alpha.
Yeah.
For Destiny 1.
Oh yeah.
And then
Destiny
the beta.
1. The 2 betas.
The 2 betas.
We were in the closed and open beta for that.
They are now. You remember what they had there was a couple of the story missions, and then a strike.
Yeah.
What they're going to have in here is the first story mission. They're going to have a strike, which is the Spyro strike mission, as well as competitive Crucible multiplayer, which is that's an excellent beta if you ask me. That's more than they have to give us.
They don't have to worry. They've already sold their copies. I mean, everybody's buying Destiny.
When we tried it at E3, it was.
I loved it.
One, it was
personally.
Getting back into it is kind of odd because I haven't played Destiny in like a year.
Yeah, it's been about a year.
I was really, really rusty. But what they did, what people will see in the beta, I think will just propel them to get more and more sales.
Agreed.
There's a lot going on there that's really good.
Claw says Bungie's adding something secret and fun to the beta that they are not talking about publicly.
All right.
So that could be cool.
We'll see what happens.
Too.
All right, so let's get into the nitty gritty.
So for that, do your little music thing that you do.
What did I do for the nitty gritty?
No, because we got another seats changing.
Oh.
You got to do your little...
I forget what I did.
The Mexican hat dance?
Yeah.
Oh, you just bring it this way. Just bring it over here.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
use this.
You want the blue?
Yeah.
Dude, what are they going to have to entertain them?
So we have a special guest with us because we're going to be talking about our Gears of War tournament. With us now, if you are only listening, is the one and only Ninjistu.
Hola, Granola. How are we doing?
There we go. Doing good.
Doing
Doing good.
well.
Very happy to have you in here
Thanks for
today.
having me. Thanks
Tell
for
us a
having
little
me.
bit about, for people that, because we have a wide variety of listeners
Okay.
that maybe aren't just straight Gears fans, a little bit about yourself and your experience in the Gears, pro Gears circuit.
So name's Marty, aka Ninjistu, or Sweet Jesus, whatever they know me as.
No, that's his sweet Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I was.
I can read.
Actually,
intoxicated when I
Gezis.
was a gamer, too.
Gezis.
Yeah.
But I've been around for quite a long time. Since 07, Gears 1. Been playing competitive ever since. Stopped Gears 3 because I had a kid. Congratulations, by
Thank
the
you,
way.
sir.
Um,
Congratulations on your kid, like,
Thank you.
you know,
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
So-
Congratulations, that counts.
Still
Thank
works.
you.
There you go.
But the tournament that's coming up, excited for the most just because it's going to be a lot more competitive than what it was before. There's going to be a lot more raw talent coming.
Yeah.
A lot more shit talking. I don't know if I can say that, but I
Yeah,
just
is
did.
it? Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, a lot more shit talking.
FDA doesn't regulate us here.
Okay, but yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited and ready
They're
for
saying you
what's
need to
gonna
make
come.
love to the mic.
Well, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard with 3 mics
How you
and 4
doing?
guys.
How you doing?
I think
weird,
that was a
but,
Swedish video.
Huh, for real. 3 mics, 4 guys.
Hey, so let me go ahead.
Chromatic says, "Sweet Jesus looks so much smaller compared to them."
Yes, I do. We're saying the Giants.
All
If
right,
you were here,
so-
you would understand.
I want to go ahead and give a little background of our relationship with Marty.
Go for it.
So, a few years,
Hello,
months
Matthias.
back in
310.
October, we had decided that we were going to do a Gears, just a LAN party, just to have some fun.
This was because Gears 5 or
4
4 was launching.
Yes.
We decided what we've always done since junior high school.
We've done them since Gears 1.
Just throw a LAN party.
Always done LANs. So we decided to do one, and Marty shows up. And if I'm not mistaken, Marty showed up, Steve showed up. And Marty, I would say, halfway into the event, started coming up to each one of us individually saying, you guys really got something here. You guys might want to consider doing something a little bigger. You guys might want to do something, an actual tournament.
Our initial reaction was
Yeah.
not just no, hell no.
Exactly. Exactly. Which we should have stuck with that.
We should have stuck with that.
But, and then from there, he's helped us with every event. He's come out. Him and Chuck have been huge. That Chuck's phased.
Yeah.
So they've been
Shout out Phased.
Yep,
Shout out
to
Phased.
They've been a huge help. So with that, I want to let it go back to you, Marty.
Cool. I mean, there's a big thing right now with the whole East Coast, West Coast. I feel like it's Biggie and Pac all over again. But
Wait, which one are we?
Oh,
come on.
we both
What?
die anyway.
Yeah,
so it
no.
doesn't matter.
And plus, of course, if we're West Coast, we just got to go by saying we're the most talented one.
facts. Those are valid statements.
Where do you think you started?
Yeah, we really are. But no.
You should be fine now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a big controversy going on as to why West Coast, why this. Well, let me tell you why. The West Coast has always been dealing with, East Coast has the fortunes to have events, to have venues for them, to have little locals. You had Hype, you had E-Bash, you had MES. You just had a ton of local lands for them for a consistent amount of years. Now that you guys stepped up to the plate and said, you know what, let's take it over for the West, people are envying you guys now. Which it shouldn't be.
We're going to let you say all of this. 'Cause
That's
we-
fine. I see the bigger picture.
Well, and that's what I got to say. I'm gonna interject right here real quick. Is as far as this whole whatever rivalry thing goes, I don't look at it like that. I look at it as the Gears. Anything that's good for the Gears community, it's good for the whole Gears community.
Right.
And that's...
We weren't upset that we got announced the same time as the European one. We were happy. We're like, how awesome is it that they're doing one over there too, just like we're doing one. I mean, anything that's good for
if there's
Gears.
one East Coast, Mid Coast, freaking
Right.
Baja California, I don't care.
Right.
Northern California, just make the Gears community, it makes the Gears community thrive. And I think what we should do first, maybe it's say, if people don't know what this tournament is, this is it's going to be the CMG off-season open, August 5th through the 6th. 16 teams, $5,000 prize pool, and the big kicker that has not been done before.
And that's getting people uproar.
And this is getting people uproared. And huge shout out, by the way, huge shout out to Coalition, Jack Felling, Evan Combat Snake, for working with us. They actually came to us because on our first tournament we came to them. They didn't know who we were.
Yeah, we're just little guys.
And they gave us our blessing to run a small tournament.
Yes.
we got to talk with them at Vegas, the Vegas Pro Circuit Tournament, and they actually reached out to us saying, hey, did you guys want to do this? And we can't thank them enough for making that connection
if it wasn't for the coalition, we would not be doing this.
Yeah,
this tournament. Let's be perfectly clear.
Yeah.
And something I think that a lot of people miss, and me and Marty were talking about this before the podcast. I think something people don't understand is they see Gears is published by Microsoft, so they think the coalition is Microsoft. They are not. The coalition is a small team of people, quite honestly, busting their ass. I'm going to tell you, just to give, and you know me now, Marty, and these guys have known me. I am not one to give credit where it's not due. I don't do that. We get an email at, this is no kidding, 5 in the morning from somebody at the coalition.
No.
Okay.
It was 2 a.m. our time, 5 o'clock her time.
No. She's West Coast. She's in Vancouver, I think. Aren't they in Vancouver?
I thought are they Vancouver? Or
I think they are Vancouver.
Okay,
no,
so but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just it's 5 in the morning their time, right? Or 5 in the morning. They're sending us an email, and then that person is doing conference calls with people at 9 at night.
Yeah, they're workaholics.
These people. This is a small team trying to do what's best for the Gears community. This is not Microsoft. This is the coalition, and I understand that they're affiliate. I get all that. But they are a separate thing, and they're doing their damnedest to make things happen. And them coming to us with this and letting us do this, we're very appreciative. But realize, I would hate to be in their shoes saying, hey, let's trust these guys we don't even know and give them this. I mean, that takes balls.
It's huge.
I mean, that takes balls to do that.
Yeah, what everybody's talking about, and we won't get into the politics of it, but what everybody's talking about is the 5,000 pro points. This is not 5,000 pro points for the pool. It's not 5,000 pro points for the first place team.
Yeah.
This is 5,000 pro points for every player on the first place team, and then it breaks down from there. The next people, 3,000 per team, 2,001. It breaks down. Everybody will get pro points by coming to this tournament, and for me, I do understand the East Coast frustration. They got to go to Microsoft stores and work their asses off to get 250 points in a tournament. And I do get that side of the frustration. But the way I like to see it is they've found somebody on the West Coast and they've found somebody in Europe that can step up and do this. And they're trying to support the community. They're going to do it other places too. It's not just here. This is just the first place to do it in North America. They're going to do one on the East Coast when they can find that company, that somebody that's going to be the CMG, the Alt Gaming, somebody that could be what Hype Fest Station was on the East Coast or whatever. And don't take it to heart and get bugged. If you can fly out, fly out. If
just
not,
come out. If you can't fly out, drive out.
Well,
and if you can't drive out, hitchhike.
Well, part of that too is if the East Coast is getting upset, the reason why we have this is because we went for it.
Yes.
They need somebody on the East Coast that's going to go for it.
Yeah.
Not just wait.
And by the way, going for it, and I'm just going to put this out there, going for it, and Marty, we brought this up too. Going for it doesn't mean, hey, coalition, hook me up with a place to do the event. Hey, coalition, do this. Hey, coalition, do that. Let me tell you something. They are giving us tremendous support, but we're doing all this on our own. We're doing this. They are. Let me tell you, they are. Without them, this doesn't happen. I said that. Yeah. But we're supplying the facility. We're fortunate enough that we actually have a facility that we can use.
The Xbox.
A venue is not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, we have the Xboxes, we have the mix amps, we have the
monitors.
We have the computer, we have the projector, we have the mics, we have everything we did ourselves.
And we have the support of the community.
And we have the support of the community, I think, and Ninjistu can speak for
A big thing of it too is that the pro points and the players are more excited about that. And I just give anyone that wants to play in Season 2 to come out and play. Anybody. Doesn't matter who you are, if you're barely playing the game, if you're new to the game, if you're new to the community. Come out and play. If you like to have that competition where you want to play the best because you feel like you are the best, this event will be that event because there's going to be, like I said, a lot of top-tier players. You have Optic coming. You have members from Echo Fox. You have members from all top 5 org teams. Fire and Ice, which is the big talk. They're coming out, which is huge. So they feel like they're going to need to hold this down because this is pretty much their home.
Yes.
So they're going to have a lot of people coming at them because they're like, you know what? No, that's not going to happen. You have members who won the first CMG who knows they want to keep the belt. Is that going to happen?
I got to tell you. I would love if they're this one event, if that team would reunite.
That'd be
And
nice.
come to challenge it. That would
That'd
be
be nice.
Well, that also propelled them to go higher into the
all of them.
secret-
All
Yeah,
of them.
all of them.
Yeah.
All of
And-
them.
from some little land in California.
That would be the sickest
All they
pun,
called it.
100%
Yeah.
intended.
All the,
That'd be
you
the
know,
sick-
Right?
Sickest.
Sickest.
Do you
with
remember
the 7.
when
Yes.
do you remember when they were talking about this little team warpath on the Gears Fight Nights that came from the little Corona land?
Yep.
You know, that was us. We were nobody. We're still nobody. But getting into the, I guess, nostalgic, sentimental part of it, did you guys ever think that when we opened Gears 1 and played it, that 10 years later we would be officially on the Gears of War page? Casual Misfits Gaming.
Actually, that made me pretty happy when I saw that.
That's
I
saw
pretty
that
cool.
yesterday.
See, I kind of got the children.
Right?
That's a big deal because
Like
we
for me-
love Gears.
Love Gears of War. We're not.
No, they
we're
do.
not the pros. We're not the pro players.
They
We're
do.
not as good as you guys. We know that. But Gears has a special place in
I
our
will
heart.
out chainsaw any one of you.
That's a fact.
If you don't believe it, he has one in the closet.
And I just, without patting ourselves on the back, too much, I think it's a huge accomplishment for us what we've been able to bring back or bring
To the
come
community.
to the community and come this far. When I saw that on the page, I was sitting at work and I was like, "This is not real.
And-
Yeah.
Like
and-
this is cool."
And just for some reassurance for us, which we didn't even realize this as it was happening, is the support we're getting. You know, we've had Marty and Chuck, so that'd be Ninjistu and FaZe. These guys have been boom. We've always had backing. Dreamer backs us all the time. Caesar 420.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
big-
I mean, these guys
big
have.
dog.
Of course, Hez has always been cool,
Yeah.
and all the guys on that team. But what's blowing my mind is, you know, at this event, just so everybody knows, you know, On the Flank is going to be here.
Yep.
On the
that's
Flank is
exciting.
here. We
Yeah,
got Veli.
and
Valley
Nunez.
Vel.
Yeah, we got Veli. We
the
got
captain-
Nunez.
The captain of Lip Boys, a.k.a. Nunez.
Nunez is here.
I'll
We-
look back one time.
But what we didn't realize is we got Murray coming in this thing to run this. And
Murray's
people-
gonna help with
People are
production.
hearing Murray and they're telling me, they're like, "Oh my god, we got like a dream team coming in here to do this. We got freaking Waldo is coming.
He's
I
going to
mean,
cast with us.
he-
We've got Chris Deluxe Haas is going to
yes,
be
we
running,
got Haas
running
coming in.
the actual organization of the tournament side of it, helping us out. We don't know how we came to this point, honestly.
But we're very thankful
But
for
we're
the
thankful
Gears
we're
community.
here. We're thankful for the team that's coming out and going to help us out. Because we're asking the same question as you. How do these guys know Murray? How do these guys know Valley? We don't know. It all fell together, and we can't be more thankful for having this
Well,
support and this
it's just-
team.
This community is a cool community, though. I mean, they're good
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, it's good people. You know, they get heated, but at the end of the day, they shake hands, and you go on to the next one because you never know if you're playing on that guy's team next. You know,
Oh, yeah.
or
Yeah, especially this.
One thing I don't want us to
Yeah,
overlook here,
big
and this
time.
is where we really need Ninjitsu to come in and explain what's happening, is yes, we have our tournament August 5th,
we got a little practice going on.
but in
before.
2 weeks, July 22nd, at the same venue, he asked us, to be honest, just so you guys know, this is all we were going to do, is what he's about to talk about. But
Yeah.
then we got hit up by the coalition. We added the event. But we have a fun little land party? Is that
Yeah.
all? What are we
Yeah,
calling it?
just
What
a
are we-
land party.
Open land?
Open land.
Open land? Yeah, I came to Zonner a couple weeks ago because the West Coast was drying out. They wanted something to do. No offense, the Microsoft Fun events are great. They're wonderful for us to go and play, but this gives a little bit more like freedom,
Creativity,
exactly.
yeah.
So it's just more like
Creativity.
Yeah.
Nice way to put it.
Well, it is because you can at that point-
Gunslinging, you know.
Yeah, creativity. You can say, okay, we're gonna play now. It's not structured where you can only
All
play
right.
so
Can I
many
answer
games.
that?
Yeah.
Is
Edgar,
it just
it's NSG Mamba. That's Edgar, my former teammate. SM, what's going on? Yes, it is only 16 teams confirmed, correct?
Yes, it will not expand because we already expanded because TC asked us to make it a double elimination, thus making it 2 days. If we were to go more teams, we'd have to turn it into a 3-day. And just so you guys are aware, this is happening in our warehouse, the same place it did. This is a place of business those other days.
The days off.
Yeah,
The
so I
days
mean,
off.
yeah, those other days that we're not going to be here, there's things happening here. So yeah.
so tell us what people can expect at this land. What are your-
July
what are your
22nd. Come out. It's going to be fun. I was going over with Zonner. We're thinking about a $10 entry fee per player. There, you know, food will be
Hello,
be there.
Kist.
We can get pizza going. But just come out. You can play your 2v2s. You can do practice scrims here. Kind of like a semi-mini boot camp, if you want to say. You could do. I'm gonna be hosting like little wagers, like a little site if people want to play each other for fun. Get a little more competitive. They're like $5, $10 at each other. They do online.
Fake money, like Monopoly money. Yeah,
exactly.
Monopoly money.
Monopoly money, exactly. But just come out. It's going to be fun. It's more for the practice field, getting ready for the August 5th LAN. And just to keep pretty much, you know, stay warm. That's pretty much what it is. I have about 10 to 12 people ready to come out. July 22nd, Corona, California. I'll post a link on my Twitter. If you're not following me, follow me at Ninjistu_.
Did we say you could do that?
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Is Heza coming out for that?
Heza will be coming out.
Sickest?
Sickest will be coming out. Vital Sam, Dreamer, FaZe.
Look, guys, we're not talking about. I mean, this is you want practice with the big boys. Come on out.
This is just practice, fun practice. Come out, have fun.
And what we're gonna do. So, what is CMG gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We're
this
supplying
tournament?
the venue. We're supplying a station,
and we're gonna stream. Right?
And I don't think we're streaming. I think
We could.
I think we're allowing player streaming, right?
Like
I'm
in-game?
I'm gonna be here to test everything out.
Yeah, we're testing. So we'll be streaming on and off during that whole
Okay.
event. We're using it as a test run for the 5th.
Cartoons, that's something that you would need to ask Zoner. That's Munchie's cousin right there. Can I show up to film and take pictures? Would be great for behind the scenes.
The only thing that we would say is if you do, please have the understanding that if we need any of those pictures or films, that you're cool with just giving them to us, not having us buy them off you, because it's our venue, our program. We do need this kind of stuff. We can't run around the camera ourselves. We need this stuff for B-roll, for different sponsors and stuff. So if you're totally cool with supplying any B-roll or pictures we need after the fact, 100% you can.
You're in.
You can film if you'd like.
Yeah.
Big thing before I go, July 22nd, I know we just talked about it, but if you're coming to the August 5th LAN, I would recommend coming to the July 22nd just so you can get that LAN feel if you're not used to it. A lot of players aren't used to it. I would come out, play with us. Again, there's going to be great players here coming out. We got Munchies of Dawn coming, Creation, a bunch of good players coming to play. So I suggest everyone coming to that July 22nd LAN if you are coming to play competitive August 5th. August 5th LAN, get your team pass. I can't stress that enough, because when it comes down and you guys are like, man, like they didn't have no more teams, well, you had noticed. Get your team pass, get that out of the way, then start practicing for it.
And even if you don't have all your...
Prodigy's down with it.
Awesome, thank you, Prodigy. You can sell pictures to other people if you want, but just as long as we don't have to buy them off you. You make money how you need to make money, but, you know.
Another thing, too, about the teams, you know, a lot of times people are waiting for their last person.
Right.
We do have free agent tickets, and we've already sold, I think, 2 or 3 of them. So if you can't...
more than that, actually, now.
More than that?
I think we have, yeah.
Okay. So even if at the last minute you can't find your 5th, there will be free agents there.
Buy your team pass.
And
agent
yes, free agents. You come in and you get on a team, you do not get your money refunded.
You do not get to go
Well,
back
if you buy a free agent pass and you end up getting picked up by a team that has a team pass already, you will not get your refund.
But yeah, you're right. Yeah, but if you do not get used...
Then
you get your money back.
What we do is
drop you to spectate.
Yeah, if you want food, because we are providing food, we'll drop you down to the food,
and
the non-competing.
Just so it could be not us three, because you know we all with our history with him. So let's talk about the food and compared to other events and how that works.
Oh my goodness!
Ninjistu.
It just blows it out the.
Because we are getting big reds.
Yes,
he's coming back.
What?
Yeah.
He's coming
Say
back.
no more. Just show up. You go to these events and you get your hot dog trucks. It's good. Keep its food on the table.
But you pay for that too, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. You come to CMG, you come see Zoner and the guys, you get big reds, not little red. And I'm not talking about big red gum either. You get big reds barbecue. You get ribs. You have a bunch of macaroni poppers made. They bring in it's good stuff. Burgers. The food's great. They take care of us. It's really good. No food place like it. I feel like I'm going out on a barbecue. And
exactly.
I'm playing.
Can you talk a little bit about the environment? What do you? How's the environment feel to you compared? Well, not like don't knock anybody, but how can you tell people the environment is here when you come to a CMG tournament? Yes.
Well, the first CMG tournament I came to, it was barely going. There wasn't a lot of hype because it was the one in October, the one you guys
it was just a LAN. It was just a party.
Pretty much what July 22nd is gonna be like.
Yeah.
Came to the one in February. I felt like I was like a side station at MLG. Yeah. It was just people getting up. It felt good. I felt like I was at home. I felt comfortable. People all around you are nice. The biggest thing with that, though, is you're going to get a lot of shit talking.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot of shit talking. And if you can't handle it, get out of the kitchen.
Yeah. And for what's worth, we never have any...
we don't want that.
Yeah, we never have any issues.
No, everyone's good. You won't. There's no bad vibes here. So if you have a tendency of like, oh, that guy was talking, I got something for him. Let's not do that. We're not trying to. We're not trying to.
And we have security always too, so we're always good with that. And nice. Kiss says she's booking her flight. That's
there we
good.
Go. Say no more.
Let me tell you this.
Are you coming with the all girls team? Because if so, that's pretty scary. You guys are sleepers. You might just beat everybody.
You know, that's funny you say that. Me and was it one of you? I was talking to one of you.
I was talking to you about the girls team.
Yeah, we were saying if that team could actually, the one that was competing in Vegas.
Yeah.
If they showed up here, they would do some damage.
And they would get a lot of pro points to get up there real fast.
Yeah, they would do some damage, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think.
Well, another quick thing.
Okay.
People ask, what do we need to bring for the event?
Controller.
Headset. Wired headset. Something that's compatible with the Astro Mix amps.
Yes, it has to be either Turtle Beach with the 3.5 end, HyperX with the 3.5 end, or Astro with the 3.5 end.
Can you guys tell them which mix amp we're using so they can do their own research?
It's an Astro Mix amp.
40. For your A40 the one that you get for your A40.
It's the one for A40. Is that what we have?
It's not the TR mix amp. It's the mix amp prior to the TR, but it still does everything that you need it to do. Just make sure the cable you have is compatible.
And thank you for just saying that. Bring your own cable.
Yes, bring your own
cable. We will not. We're learning from these events.
Yes.
As we go, just trust us. Okay. We will not have controllers anymore because the last event, I think we got about 5 or 6 of them stolen.
A brand new one that, like, literally, we bought an Xbox for this that we were gonna return. Not that we'd ever do that.
No, I'm talking about just the controllers.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Brand
new Xbox.
The blue one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the controller that came with that Xbox got stolen. We couldn't return that Xbox anymore. So. Bring your own controllers, please.
Bring your controllers.
Headsets.
Make sure you know how to set up your headsets because we will not be doing that.
Yeah, we tried.
We're gonna have a team of people that, in case for emergencies, we need to do technical support,
that's fine.
But know how to use your stuff, guys. You use it every day.
Know your account too, so that way you're not wasting our time trying to remember.
Yeah, because we had to bring. Deluxe is doing the stream, and he's out there helping people. Putting their damn headsets on. We can't be doing that this time.
We're going to, and I know what we are going to need is we're going to need the roster and list of everybody playing that's participating that bought your team passes. You need to give that to us because we actually have to give that to Coalition as well. But
MLG, actually.
MLG, and they will. And we need that by the Monday before, so July 31st. We need that.
We should go before that, even because we're going to have to transfer. Right?
Yeah. And we're going to transfer. And then what Chris is going to try to do is actually do what MLG does and create CMG accounts, CMG Ninjistu.
Yes, he's going to do that.
Whatever.
That's how we're doing it.
Okay, so it's already, so you don't have to worry about, I got to log in my account.
That's right.
And so we'll need that. We'll need your what you want to be called, the roster and your seating chart where you want to sit. Yeah, just like they do at MLG events.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
There you
go. Just help us help you. That's all.
Help us help you.
Don't overthink it. Again, controller, headset, and your thumbs. That's it.
Yep.
Being same 2 stations. What are you asking creation?
Do you guys still have the same 2? So the station 1 with the DX racers.
Yep.
And
We'll be doing the
same thing.
Main station.
The main stage and the side station.
Yep.
Yeah.
So and just real simple, since this is going to be a double elimination, it's real simple, guys. You haven't lost. You're on the main station. Except for the first round, of course. Yeah. But after the first round, they're going to be going even with each other.
Right.
Yeah.
So it'll be going one there, and then the second one will be on the loser's bracket. Real simple.
Will it only be? Yes, it would only be 2 stations like last time. The main stage and the side station.
Yeah. That being said, all the technical difficulties should be
ironed out.
I'm sure every bit of it.
We're getting internet here too, right?
The better internet.
Yes.
We have
last time we were working on mobile hotspots, so give the guys a break. Now they're getting internet.
We got fiber coming in.
You got fiber coming in. You don't have to worry about all that stuff.
Yeah, we're in an industrial park, and they just It's hard to get internet.
They're
out
behind
here.
the times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, I think that's all we have to talk about in the nitty gritty. Thank you,
Unless
Ninjistu, for
Ninjistu,
coming
you
out.
got
Do you have
anything to add
anything else?
about 22nd or the 5th?
No, 22nd. Just come in. If you have a setup, bring your setup. If it's not too much hassle, just bring your Xbox, bring your monitor. If not, there will be some provided, but just bring yours just in case we get more people than expected.
Okay.
August 5th, headset, controller. Make sure you have your cables to your controller so you're not asking people to borrow this and that.
And one more time, I'm going to put the link in the chat.
And also, maybe Deluxe, while you're out there, if you could put at Ninjitsu in case, or FaZe just jumped on it. FaZe can put it there.
Chuck.
Chuck, put yours and Marty's Twitter handle in case anybody for the 22nd know they can reach out to you guys.
And I am putting the link where you can buy your tickets on eventbrite.com in the chat again right now. Go there, buy your team passes, get your team signed up because they will not last long
not last.
with this amount of pro points going forward.
There's been a little confusion about the tickets. What do they entail? Team tickets is your 5 members of your team and the coach. Free agent is free agent. You're just coming in to play. Non-competing includes food.
Yes.
Just for fun is not food. So if you do the just for fun, you're not going to get food.
That's
Yeah.
just coming in.
And the
to
difference
spectate.
is this time we are going to actually have
There'll
somebody standing by
be
the food.
wristbands for food.
For food.
And if you don't have a wristband, you're not getting food. Sorry.
Yeah.
Other than
It's
that,
just logistics. That's
I
all
just
it is.
expect, not expect, but the people on the East Coast, come play, come out here, show some Cali love, get out a little bit, come live, come see what Cali's about, and if you got what it takes, bring it.
Yeah.
Right on.
Matthew,
Thank
make
you
the
for-
mods real fast.
Make a what?
Make the mods real fast.
Oh, Chuck.
Who?
Chuck
Chuck,
and
you
Deluxe.
always want something, bro.
I don't even know how to make him a mod.
/mod and then their name.
So,
Yeah.
right on. Yeah. I thought he was a mod too. So,
I thought it
all
was
right.
too.
Well, then, we know you got to get to work.
Yeah, good
We-
thing I
we-
worked the next exit.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding, man. We cut it close. We cut it close.
No, I'm
but
good.
We want to thank Ninjitsu for coming by.
/
Only 400 for the
forward
East
slash.
Coast to fly
Hey,
out. That's not bad.
I paid $575 just to go to AC, so it's okay. 400 is not bad round trip. You think about it.
Yeah, and you know, it's going to be a good time. It will be fun, and you know, has anybody reached out?
I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody's here too.
Well, it's hot, so
Yeah.
we're.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
Greg.
wow.
What's up?
So anyway,
Haven't seen Greg in forever. All right, so thanks for coming in. And
No
just-
worries.
Thanks,
for having
Marty.
me.
We appreciate it, man.
I'll stay
Thank you.
tuned. See you guys the 22nd.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys.
I'm sure we'll talk a couple
Oh,
times
yeah.
before then.
Let's just keep it like this. And
right.
So we'll get into the claw real fast. Do this real quickly. What the claw is the chat lobby ask. You can ask us right now
Claw's
anything you'd like to
Corner.
ask us about video games, us, life. We can tell you the answer to life.
It's 42. Yeah, 42.
Hey, what's up with half of Greg showing up?
I don't know.
I don't
Where
know.
the other half of you
Jesus
go?
Christ! Look at this dude. What have you lost? Like 80 pounds or something?
70.
Jesus Christ! You look good, man.
See you, Ninjistu.
Everybody right now, ask anything you want. Talk about, have you guys heard about this? Have you heard about that? What's your opinion on this or that? And if you guys have
Why
not
is
been-
No Jeans beard so sexy? Why is that?
tell us what you use. Is it L'Oreal?
It's Maybelline.
Maybe.
actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you're worth it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's the right one.
Because nobody doesn't like Maybelline.
Oh, okay. I don't even
Leave
know
it to
why.
our local Rainbow to know exactly what we're talking about.
With all due respect.
With all due respect.
Rob, okay, Kist, you came in late. Rob Dog is in New Mexico, not Old Mexico.
New
He's in New Mexico out there with some family.
Yep. If you guys don't have anything to talk about, though, we'll give you guys a few seconds.
Yeah, give him that. And,
yeah,
we'll
it
follow that.
takes about 30 seconds.
What do
or
you guys
so.
got? What are we going to play a game night? We can talk about that.
Ooh, yeah.
Game night this week. we
Um,
have to get on Star Trek Bridge Crew.
We have to
again.
finish it.
We have to get on it. What do you say? That's the one?
Done.
Done?
All right. We can get Trace in there, or if he's available.
Do you know who needs a PSVR more than anybody to play Star Trek Bridge Crew? This guy right here.
Does
You
he
need-
like Trek?
He's a Trekkie to the max, dude.
Oh, damn.
You need Star Trek Bridge Crew. You can get on the Enterprise with us and literally go through missions, go boldly where no man has gone
You can be
before.
the engineer.
And we're absolutely going to have to go with huge,
Yeah.
huge amounts of the macaroni and then probably potato. Should we do potato?
Gotta do potato.
It's gonna be warm.
Dude, warm potato salad's the best. I microwave mine.
Germany.
Saint Just Germany says hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Man, just a little bit late there. We're about ready to finish, too. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. To anybody that tuned in at the last minute, sorry, we're literally almost done here. We try to do this every Saturday around 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we try to talk for at least, okay, we don't try to talk. We talk for at least an hour, and we try to keep it under 2 hours for you.
Exactly.
And then this will be uploaded to YouTube on Monday. The audio will be uploaded to iTunes and SoundCloud, so if you have an Android podcast, Ripper, whatever, Finder, you can get it on anything. Not on Spotify, unfortunately. And you can follow us at Twitter at CMG_Gamecast and Facebook and Instagram at Casual Misfits Gaming. Anybody have anything to talk about? Trying to find Rocket League. Destiny 2.
You missed it.
Yeah,
you want to talk about Destiny 2. So we'll tell you, recap for you, Greg.
It's coming out.
Beta, there's going to be the first story mission, the Homecoming that you saw at E3.
Yeah.
The Strike, there's going to be a Strike, and there's going to be Crucible multiplayer. So a lot more expansive than the first beta in Destiny 1.
Very nice.
So you're going to be on there for
Not
like...
that I played that much.
No, not at all.
Hey, do you happen to know off the top of your head how many hours?
I had something like, I think it was 57 days.
57 days put into freaking
I
Destiny.
think I'm somewhere in there.
Wow.
57 days.
Wow.
If you
And
need
still
to-
would never do the vault with me, but thanks.
Yeah.
Fucking fault sucks.
I know, but I never did it, so thanks, Greg.
Now, you would think somebody that had 57 days would be just like #1 in Crucible every time we played together, right?
Uh-huh.
I was, as long as
He would get so pissed because he'd tell us, well, I got 30 kills, I got 40 kills. We're like, good job, Greg. We all get together.
I
It
can't
freaking
get
sucks. I
fucking
can't get freaking 2
It
kills.
says
It says king.
It's so weird.
We're just...
That's why I kept always sending you guys screenshots. So like, MVP.
We're like, we
Yeah.
don't believe you. So he starts sending us screenshots.
He plays with us, you just can't hang.
Oh, that's just true.
I don't know about that, Chuck.
Chuck says Bungie blanked year 1 players so
No,
bad
I
on
think he says
Destiny.
they fucked them.
No, we
Oh.
try to keep it. You know, my son does watch this sometimes.
Oh.
So,
And our mom.
so bad on Destiny 1, I'm not even going to pick up Destiny 2. I
wouldn't go
don't
that
agree.
far.
I think they tried.
I was pissed off too, but
Yeah,
I'll
but
still give it a shake.
I think that they
What was the statement?
screwed over year 1 players so badly in Destiny 1. He's not going to pick up Destiny 2.
As pertaining as to what? Like screwing them how?
I think the game, what direction they went in the game, but I don't think they screwed anybody. I think they constantly were
He just
trying to
gave us
correct
more.
themselves. Yeah.
The third DLC I don't think was very good, but the first two are amazing.
I agree.
It's one of the best games. I think it's the best game I've ever played.
Yeah.
In global sense of all the things you could do there.
So you can't hear
You
Greg
need
right
to
now.
you need to play Gone Home.
Oh, Greg, you missed the announcement.
What's the announcement?
SOCOM 2.
We're going to do a
We were doing a
SOCOM 2
SOCOM
land.
2 LAN party.
Oh well, I might have to be part of that.
You guys
it.
can't hear Greg right now, but he's excited.
Yeah.
And
That's fine.
he was talking about Destiny 2 or Destiny 1. Wasn't a big fan of the third expansion. Loved the first 2, and he says that the Destiny game is one of the best he's ever played as a global game. That, and you compare it to, if you would rank it in your top 5 games, knowing that SOCOM 2 or I forget which one you were in. Confrontation when you jumped in is your number 1. Where would this rank? 2.
For sure.
Hard 2 for me.
You know what how I and I love Destiny. I mean, not like that, but I do love Destiny. I'm still saying that is the game that defines this generation.
That's
so
fair.
far. That Destiny just as Call of Duty defined the last generation, Destiny is defining this generation.
As far as multiplayer goes, right?
No, I mean period. I mean it's the game that defines the
multiplayer.
yeah. It's the game that defines the generation. I can't see another game that even competes with that as defining this generation.
Well,
Playability.
see the issue, yeah. Depends on what you're talking about.
And plus, the community
because-
behind it is what really
Yeah, the
drove
community. I think as far as the community goes, it's definitely the biggest. But you look at like
but then the community,
Naughty Dog games.
No,
those
I'm
are
not talking about. I'm
defining
not
of-
saying it's the best game. I'm saying it's the game that defines the generation.
Yeah.
Overall, to more people and to what when people look back on this generation, they're always going to remember Destiny. They're
Yeah.
just it's
Yeah.
just like when we look back on 360, it will always be Call of Duty. I love Gears more than Call of Duty. It will be Call of Duty that defines that generation.
Call of Duty,
if
Halo,
we went,
Gears.
Halo
if we
or
went,
Gears.
no, but see,
Well,
for me,
Halo,
then if we
Halo
went the
would
one
be
before,
would be
I would say
Xbox.
Halo and
So
the
for me, it'd be
Xbox.
Gears, but
So
No, for the original Xbox.
no, original Xbox for this one.
yeah,
You
no,
can't
but
deny
360.
Destiny changed things.
No,
It did,
yeah,
it did,
yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. So that's why I look at that. But once again, all that being said, I'm not saying it's the best game because I keep going on about this game, man, and it'll only take you guys 2 hours to go through it. You gotta play Gone Home. It's gonna blow your mind.
All right.
It's a walking simulator.
So
A
I'm
walking
gonna-
simulator. That sounds fun.
It'll blow your
I'm
mind.
gonna
That game is amazing.
I'm going to tackle something FaZe said, and this is something that console players don't understand yet. He said, I put so many hours into that game and had everything, and then boom, year 2, and basically F all of your stuff. Now,
He's not saying Destiny 2.
no, year 2. Now, this is the thing you need to understand, because your one
Oh,
weapons
it's
are
all
pretty
the-
much worthless.
Yeah.
That is MOBAs. Or not MOBAs, that's MMORPGs.
Sure.
MMORPGs constantly progress, and your stuff you had before, they're cool to look at, they're cool to equip sometimes.
But I agree with you, FaZe. I got pissed when that happened
Okay,
too.
Yes, but that is a console mentality, 100% console mentality to think that your stuff should always be as strong as it was. Then there's no reason to ever make better
So wait,
weapons,
what
and
do we-
stronger weapons. You want that.
But what do we
cool
play
next thing
Destiny on?
on a console?
Exactly.
Yeah, but all that Destiny is an MMORPG.
I know that.
So they are bringing what has been stated for such. And why would you want to stick with
It's
the
not-
same thing for forever?
I loved searching for the new gun.
Yeah, the new guns, you get that new thing, and it's you've got to make.
I
it
didn't have
stronger.
57 days to put into it.
Okay.
Now, who's played more, him or Michael?
Claude just
I'm
said
for
you have
sure.
you
For
know for
sure.
sure. Claude says Destiny is not an MMO. It's really not.
We're not
You
going to
are-
get into that.
That's
That's a long conversation to have.
that's
Yeah.
probably the most wrong thing you've ever said.
No.
No. There's reason to back that.
Yeah.
I'm with him on that. But no,
I don't
that's-
agree. That's not an MMO.
Okay.
It's got grinding, raids, strikes,
Totally.
and yeah, to me it's an MMO. Yeah, there's the Crucible part of it that makes it a shooter, and then
Right.
there's the shooter element, but it's a shooting MMO RPG. That's,
Well,
that's
It's not.
It's not really
your normal
multi-
PvP.
It's
Well,
not massively
But
multiplayer.
it's some of the best PvP I've ever played.
It's yes.
No, but what I'm saying is it's not the same concept.
what do you mean? I want to
because
know this.
massively multiplayer online means a lot of people doing.
It's got a lot of people.
Well, sure. So does Call of Duty. It doesn't make
Yeah.
it an MMO.
Mhm.
It's MMOs usually entail that you have a lot of people doing a raid, a lot of people doing a strike, a lot of people doing this one thing. It's not a lot of people when it's only 4 to 5 people.
Yes, but it's talking
Okay,
about
6.
that refers.
But that's just
to,
a co-op.
MMO refers to a bunch of people playing the same game and doing this.
So, like I said, I don't think we have time to get into all this because this can go for a long time.
no, okay, but still.
So, I mean, if you go on any of the worlds, there are any number
Tons of people
that's
playing
it
that are
at
on
the
that
same
server
time
that are playing
that
and
you can interact with.
yeah,
that you
that's
don't even
that's
know.
exactly how an MMO is.
I
That's
agree. That
when you
was,
played
sure.
when you played KOTOR or SWOTOR, it's the exact same thing. You're in a server, you get on a planet, there's so many people, you're all doing your own thing, you're going into strikes, you're doing this. That's an MMO. I'm sorry.
Give me a motherfucking mic.
Yeah.
They can probably hear you actually. It's pretty receptive.
Yeah, 40-man raids. That's a big. That's a larger.
That's a
than,
massive
That's
multiplayer online.
yes. That's one element of it is more massive than the other.
Yeah, I would say this is like a multiplayer online RPG, not a massive.
No, because there's okay. We can talk about this forever, but
RPGs in there, yes, but not massive.
I disagree. It's a huge game. How many players?
agree with you.
Yeah, Greg agrees with me.
Yeah.
So we got 2-on-2,
I
and I
agree
got
with
the
you.
guy that put 57 hours into it on my side. So I'm taking the win.
Even in that game, you'd have to be in Destiny. You could be in one world waiting with somebody else you don't know, or 20 other people you don't know, waiting for one thing to happen.
Yeah, player
You know,
things to happen,
and then,
yeah.
and then you're
Community
you're working
events.
in a collective immediately, and you're not on the same team. You're not even on comm with them. You're just doing the
Yeah.
It's just doing things together. So yeah, there can be 40 people at one time doing something.
And they're
Claw says, "See, we have the time."
Because he moved the clock back 1 hour.
All right, so
Wow, FaZe did 48 days. Oh,
Holy shit, Chuck!
I mean, you still beat him, but that, I mean,
Damn.
yeah, that's a lot of time. I think that beat because I think Michael had 30 something days
I do
into
have to
it.
say that that's the collective between all three of my players, but it was 57 days.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
understandable.
All right, so I think the claw's been productive.
Yeah,
I think we
that
have.
was-
a lot
that was a
and
good
I thought
call.
I was crazy on Destiny because I put in 104 hours. I thought that was a lot for any
That's
game.
that's still
It's
respectable.
respectable, yeah, but
104 hours they've had.
Yeah.
That being said, this has been the Casual Misfits Gaming podcast. Thank you to everybody that subscribed today. Don't forget, we do have our actual affiliate sub button now. So if you guys feel
Please
so
do so.
inclined to support us, we wouldn't be able to thank you enough. You can follow us at CMG_Gamecast on Twitter and Casual Misfits Gaming on Instagram and Facebook. So this has been the CMG podcast, episode number 23.
Oh crap! Hold on a second.
23. What?
You just got dethroned.
What's that?
This guy has 92 days on Destiny.
Nobody likes a one-upper.
Hey,
Tyson has 92 days.
if that's legit, we want to see a picture.
Yeah,
well,
we need to see the
We need a
stats.
screenshot of that.
How old is he when he do? Because I was working at least a 50-hour week.
Yeah, he was working 50 hours a week. But
Wait a minute.
In the hospital.
That just sounds like an excuse to me.
Is
And I was
Matthias in 310? Does that stand for Michael? No,
No,
'cause
he's.
he
I
doesn't
think.
work.
Yeah. Bazinga. All right. So,
Oh my God! And he's ranked 11th of his friends.
wow, they put some time
They
into it.
play.
I can. A 15-year-old kid could do that no problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When they're just coming up from school and all that. But I
Greg's getting defensive right now, guys. He's defensive.
I just-
Oh yeah, show me his stats. Yeah. Well, I have a job. I have a real life. I got a woman.
Well, no,
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Too soon.
That
You know
being
what's
said,
crazy is since she's not there, your hours have went down.
how did that? Yeah, I don't.
Dude,
was
I
gonna-
know,
yeah.
dude. I was like, we'll get into that's off camera
That's
stuff.
off,
We'll be
that's
talking
off
about
camera
immediately.
nitty-gritty. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So once again, this has been the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 23.
El
23.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Dos Tres.
I am Matt Rojas, aka the Dread Pirate. With me, as always, we had.
Wow, 40 hours a week. This guy's the man.
All right.
Props.
Your name and your tag.
Major props to him. My name, Jason Zahn.
That's the one.
Yes, Zahner.
And I'm Mate Rojas, also known as No Jeans.
And this Greg that just popped up.
And the guy who looks like the 70s porn star
is Greg.
is Greg.
All right. This has been the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 23. We'll see you next week.
Bye bye.